it's sort of like deja vu in a way. I can remember not necessarily being here and not necessarily on this day, but I'm catching flashbacks to when I had to go down to the G4S office because I heard there might be a chance to get a job at Regional Transit. Actually, I take that back because when I walked into the place, I didn't know that's what it was. I knew it was a security job. I knew it was from a company I'd heard of, but I had no idea it was going to be for Regional Transit. Let's now fast forward 2 years. Was that? Yeah, that was like August of 2016. Then I started in early September. Stayed until July when they locked the doors. So now I find myself at a light rail station on my way to a job that may or may not be for Regional Transit. And Asia asked me on my way out, she said, "Are you excited?" And I said, "No, I'm just kind of going with the flow. You know, I don't want to let myself get too excited." See, I think it's pretty well documented that the moment that I left G4S, I mean, sure, I had my complaints, but it was a great job, and I didn't want to go, and I would have stayed there forever. So now you're telling me that there is a possibility that going back to Regional Transit is an option. Now, you know, when I worked there the first time, we got laid off. I applied for transit agent, but honestly, what I think happened is that G4S had me labeled in the system as not able to be rehired. So when they came to me and was like, "Hey, you know, we're gonna fucking hire you," and they called my last job and they said no, that was the end of that, which sucks. Like, I don't have any confirmation for that, but it sucks if that's what happened. So now let's fast forward to September of 2018. I'm at a bus stop, about to go down to an office and talk to a man about a job that they claim is for Regional Transit. Uh, I also like to note that the people whom replaced us as station guards, transit agents, I don't see very many of them anymore. So I don't know if that means like they're all gone, or if they're cutting down, or if the contract that they went with was like, well, we gave it a try and it didn't work out for us. There I am again. It didn't work out. So let's go back to station guards. Because the ad very specifically said they were hiring security guards for Regional Transit. Uh, he mentioned that there were 4 10s as opposed to 5 8s, like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You would get 4 10-hour shifts. And that the shift was pretty late at night to pretty early in the morning, which I don't want to do overnights, but I got blackout curtains now, so that won't be an issue. And plus, like, what the fuck's really gonna happen late at night? You know, I feel like that'll just be a good excuse for me to be at work and just be chilling. Now, there is another possibility that this guy, they have decided that they like transit agents, but they are phasing them out in exchange for transit agents run by an independent organization. That would make some sense too. But at the same time, the ad said it was from 2,100 hours to 6 hours. 2,100 hours, I believe, is 9 o'clock military time. Me and military time don't get along, to be honest. But like, there are no trains running that time of the night. Like, why would you want me on a train? That would be weird. So it's almost as if they want us on stations. So we'll see. We'll see. Uh, I am refusing to let myself get excited about it because there are still so many things that could go wrong. You know, I could be dead fucking wrong about all of this. Or he could say, okay, you got your guard card, but this one's expired. And I can go, oh no, contraire, moon for air. I took care of that. I paid for the renewal, so guard card is good. The big one could be they might drug test. And wow, look, I had weed in my tea yesterday, so I don't see me passing any tests anytime soon. So we'll see what happens. Um, I am now waiting for this bus to get me there. If I get good news, then, you know, good news. But if I don't, then it's back to the drawing board. But all the other pieces are falling into place. I haven't done a before, during, and after in a while. Well, I can't do it during. I might be able to pull off a before and after. So I'll tell you what's going on after I'm done doing this. But I don't necessarily have high hopes. My expectations are at a minimum, but also they are high enough where I need to go and check it out because this could be everything that I've been waiting for. If this is my opportunity to go back to regional transit, but with 4 10-hour shifts over at like midnight, no less, I could do my writing at night. I could sleep in the morning until about 11, 12, have the whole day to myself, then come back out and go get the job done. Bills would get paid the way they're supposed to. Money would be flowing the way they were supposed to. And more importantly, my wife could focus on school the way she wants to. So let's see what happens. Positive mindset. I was even telling myself on the ride up here was if this guy requires a whole bunch of paperwork because he wants to hire me right here, right now, I'll come home and get all the shit together and then come back out because that's what this means to me. Like a chance to go back to regional transit and do what I used to do. I mean, I don't expect to get a truck. I don't expect to be Folsom Gold again, but just to have a uniform where I was respected again, just to be able to do a job that I know how to do and I'm comfortable with, just to be able to go back to my break room, to have a key again, you know, like I'm doing it. I'm getting overexcited about it. I will withhold my excitement until more proof is given. So let's go test the theory.